Welcome to the Bluenose, and this is episode 3 of my Albion Rovers career mode on Football Manager. Now we're just going to go straight into our game against Stirling Albion. So this is the team I'm going to make. I had to make a few changes as Jason Marr, our centre back, is injured. It's quite a big loss for us and he is out for 2 to 4 weeks. So he's going to be out for most of the games in this video. But there's no point complaining about injuries, we'll just have to get on with it. So let's get right into the first game of the video. It's away against Stirling Albion. This is not going to be easy. No games are going to be easy in this league, considering we have one of the weaker squads. So let's get straight into our team talk. The assessment wants me to say that we're the underdogs, but that never works. Are we going to put too much pressure by saying I expect you to win? Let's just say yes. I expect the players to win. We've got the first highlight and it's just a free kick that's right into the hands of the keeper. And now they're throwing goal. That's a good save by my keeper. They have a corner now. It's cleared away, but they still have possession, and it's another save. We've gone out wide now to O'Neill, and that is 1-0. Matty Aitken, our striker, has got a second goal of the season. So despite us only having one shot, we've actually scored. We've moved up to second now, so are we in a little title battle with Queen's Park? Okay, so that is half time. Not much else happened in the first half other than 2 yellow cards and our goal. We've only had one shot on target and we're losing quite a bit on XG. But I'll take it. They're just passing it about now, but we've won it back. And now they've won it back after we gave away possession quite cheaply. And they've got quite an easy tap in. That's not great defending from us. Well, we don't deserve to be winning anyway if you look at the stats. But you always love shithouse now in Football Manager, don't you? We're approaching the end of the game now and we've just had a highlight late on in the 87th minute. Not much came from it, and that was poor for my keeper, and he's just got an easy tap in. What the fuck was going on for my keeper? He didn't rush out to get the ball. This is awful right here. What's McGovern doing? He just stops. It's a good save initially, but it's an easy tap in. There's no one in the net. That is awful. I can't believe we've just lost the game like that. That was a woeful performance now that I'm looking at it. One shot on target all afternoon. They absolutely destroyed us. I am furious with my team right now. No assistant. I'm far from pleased with that result. Another goal and I would have got the water ball out. With that defeat, we're still in the playoffs, but barely, only by a point, and we're just a point away from dropping down to 8th. Okay, so let's try put that disappointing defeat behind us. We're not going to make any changes at all. But we do have Paul Kearney coming back into the team. He's just recovering from injury. So I'm just going to put him on the bench just in case. I know he's still injured for 2 to 5 weeks. But this is just in case we need him. So it's another away game and it's not going to be easy because we seem to be struggling recently. So as for the team talk, I'm just going to say that I expect nothing but a win from the team. We need to bounce back from that awful performance. A highlight here, and we have already scored. Lewis Baker after 9 minutes from a free kick. As a good ball in from Lavelle, and Baker is there, perfect header, there's no chance the keeper was getting to that in time. Matty Aitken is just dribbling into the box, and a penalty. I didn't really see anything in that, but I'll take it. Baker takes the penalty. I think that's his second goal as well. So we're already 2-0 up after 12 minutes. This is too good to be true right now. They have the ball out wide now. And that was poor defending. It was initially blocked, but Callum Tappin gets a tap in. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. So I'm just going to tell my team to don't get complacent, basically. Is that if their performance level drop, they will lose. Let's go straight into the second half. We must concentrate. The game's not over yet. We need another goal. There's O'Neill. He tries to shoot or something, but it's blocked. Don't know why he done it. Now we're probably going to concede here. Oh, it's just wide. Lawrence has the ball now and it's shot right in the keeper. But we've won the ball back. It was a poor goal kick and Lewis Baker has his hat-trick now. You know what, round off his perfect game if he got a second yellow. Here going Sempo, the young 16-year-old, and Lawrence. What a goal that is. The game's already over now, but now they have no chance of getting back into the game. That was a brilliant finish by Lawrence. Could watch that for days. So that is full time after a brilliant second half. I mean, if you compare the amount of shots we had in the first half to the second half, we really switched on in the second half. I mean, look at our expected goals, 2.33, that's probably the most I've had so far. That was a good win for us. So after that win, we now find ourselves second in the league, and I think that really was a statement we put out, because we are ready. We are ready to piss the league. We just need to wait till Queen's Park drop a few more points. We'll be top of the league. So the next game is a Betfred Cup match against Morton, but since I'm already eliminated from the Betfred Cup, this match doesn't actually mean anything, so I'm going to just be lazy and just play my second team and instant result this. Can we beat a championship side in Greenock Morton, who are third place where we're fifth? And the answer is no. We actually seem to put up a good fight though. And this game is yet another Betfred Cup match against League 1 opposition Dumbarton, and we're at home this time, so I actually do fancy our chances. And we lost. We weren't able to beat Dumbarton, but I wasn't really expecting much anyway. So after around 14 days without any games, we're finally back in action. This time we're away from home against Annan Athletic. This is a team I'm going to use. Jason Markham's back in the team. Okay, so as for a team talk, we're just going to once again say I expect to win. Opening 25 minutes, not much has happened here. There's been a few highlights, but they've all came to nothing. That's half time, and it's a very crap half, to be honest. It's quite evenly matched though, because both teams have had the same amount of shots. And oh, they've just scored in the last minute. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? I was just waiting for the game to end and a highlight appeared. This guy Clark whips it in. Then Watson hits the post. But since the keeper's not there, it's an easy tap in, and pretty much the end of the game. Annan Athletic have won. And that has ruined my day. I'm going to throw the water bottle. No, I'm not going to throw the water bottle. I'm just going to say I'm far from pleased. And with that heartbreaking defeat, we now find ourselves fourth. So we've dropped down a bit. We're still in the playoffs though. Okay, this is the lineup we're going to be using for our away match against Elgin City. I've brought Chris Henry into the team. He was our backup keeper. He basically just came to me and says that he's unhappy with his playing time. So I'm going to fulfill his wishes by starting him in a few games just so he doesn't get too upset. So as for a team talk, I'm just going to say I expect to win today. Everyone knows the story now. That's just the team talk that I'm always going to go with. But let's go straight into the game now and let's see if we can put up a good performance again. And they've scored, but it was disallowed for offside. Thank God for that. Matt Aitken, we're playing some really nice football right now. Oh, and that was a terrible mistake by the keeper. He had an absolute clanger there. He's going to want to forget that, but we're going to play for this replay. See my left back here. I thought he was just initially going to catch it, but he tried to palm it away and it went right into the feet of Matt Aitken. And it was an easy tap in for the striker. Up, and I thought he'd scored again, but it was offside. They've had 2 disallowed goals now, and I've kind of gotten away with that, but I don't care. Shithouse another goal here, and it was a great save by their keeper. Matt Aitken unable to score thanks to the keeper's amazing save. And they've scored. Alexander Ferguson. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw a deflection in that, but I'm not sure. Need to have another look at that there. Oh, I thought it deflected off one of our players. It was just, he went for the shot. He just nicked his goal pretty much. But anyway, that is half time. We're currently drawing 1-1 and I think we should be doing a little bit better. They have a free kick here. Oh, and they've just scored. I've thrown away yet another lead here. Not much you can do to stop that. It was a good goal. I'm going to make a few tactical changes here. We're going to do my favourite tactic in demanding more and switch into attacking. Actually, no, very attacking. It never works, but there's always a slim chance that we might come away with something. And they're going to score again. Or, oh my god, another disallowed goal. It'd be an absolute cricket score right now if it wasn't for all these goals being disallowed. To make matters worse, they've now dropped out of the playoffs. Unless we can snatch an equaliser here. Oh my god, they've absolutely bottled it there. And the referee has just blown for full time. That was a really poor performance. I'm going to thrash my arms and I'm saying I'm far from pleased with that result. I don't care if a few players are demotivated, we should not be losing ever. So obviously with that defeat we've now dropped out the playoffs, but still a really tight league. We're still only 2 points away from Brecon, who I thought would be round about here where Cowden Beef are. Okay, so one of my players, Linas, who's pissed off at me because I'm too harsh in the team talks. So let's discuss team talks with Linas. I think you were too harsh on the team during the team talk. you gave against Elgin City. Do you agree? Okay, fine, I'll try not to be as mean. How else are you going to get your team to actually perform? That's the only tactic I have, aggression. So I have some good news here, despite us losing every single week now, is that Matty Aitken has tied down a 3-year contract until 2024. I think that's amazing for us, considering he's been one of our best players this season. I'm pretty sure he has 3 goals and 2 assists, so he's made quite a fair contribution. So this is the lineup I'm going to be using for our home match against Brecon City. Made a few changes. Calvin Semple is starting up front. As for the team talk, I'm not going to be as angry. I'm just going to be assertive when I point my finger to say it's time to put an end to this poor run of form. And we haven't. It was a save by McGovern. And we have conceded. Gary Johnson has just scored. It was quite a good ball, to be fair, and he just beats the defender in the air. Remember at the start of the video I said that we'd be fighting for the playoffs. Not if we continued losing like this. Bobby Barrs just scored to make it 2-0 to Brecon. You know what, I'm berating my team right now. This is awful. We can't be 2-0 down from the first 10 minutes. Now, I want the team to know that. I'm disappointed in them. And I won't be surprised if they just make it 3-0 right now. Oh, we've won the ball back. Here's Semple, and that was a good goal, to be fair. Calvin Semple, that's why I brought him back into the team. Lavelle whips the ball in from the corner, but it's headed away, and O'Neill had the ball, but they just ended the highlight because I'm only going to assume he dribbled it out somehow. And if we lose this game, we really could be dragged into the relegation picture. I mean, it's a very tight league so far, but as for that half, I am not happy. I'm just going to hands on hips. Show me something else in this second half. I'm not going to be too aggressive with them, seeing one of my players is unhappy. And they're going to score, aren't they? They have, and it is 3-1 to Brecon City. I'm not happy with this so far. This has been poor. I'm going to demand more now and hope. And Semple scores. He's got another goal for him today. I think maybe this goal should really earn him a run in the team because he's had like a few shots. We've only had 3 shots in target and he's scored twice. We have a highlight here, pretty much the last minute. Well, it's not the last minute, but the keeper catches it easily, but we still have the highlight going on. And now it's switched over to them. Now it's switched over back to us, but now it's switched over back to them, which only means they're going to score, isn't it? Because the highlight's going on for so long, but it's still going on now. Go on, Semple gets hat-trick, and Calvin Semple has got his hat-trick. It's 3-3 now. We've came back. What a performance from Calvin Semple. I think he might be the best player in the world. But as for the team talk, I'm disappointed that we conceded 3 at home. I'm disappointed we weren't able to win, but I can't really be disappointed in Calvin Semple, since he's pretty much the only player that actually put up a fight. So I'm just going to say that you've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. So after coming back from 2 goals behind, we are now 6th in the league. We have dropped out of the playoffs, but we're still only 2 points away. So this will be the last game of this video. Away against Stranraer. Let's hope we can get back to winning ways. But this is the lineup I'm going to be using. Paul Kearney comes back into the team. Calvin Semple also starts up front once again after his brilliant performance. As for the team talk, we're just going to say I expect to win today once again. McEwen, Linus, and Calvin Semple is continuing his amazing goal scoring run. He has got us in front now after 15 minutes. There's a good pass in from McEwen. Linus does well to cut it back to Semple. It's a good finish. He had to be there. Up and Payton is thrown goal and he's just scored. So much to say about that other than what just happened. My god, look how much he's just outpaced our defenders there. Like, he should honestly just retire after that. They're so far away from the ball. He just ran so fast, and now they're going to score. Well, no, they didn't score, but I thought they would there. So as for that performance, I don't think it was too bad. So I'm just going to say I'm happy with the performance. I'm not delighted with it or anything. But, you know, I need to inspire my team a little bit. I can't just be too mean to them all the time. They're just running rings around our defence right now, and that was awful. What the fuck just happened there? The ball just slipped under McGovern's hands or something. What just happened? That's actually quite a good ball, to be fair, and yep, that was an awful mistake from the keeper. He's going to want to forget that one ever happened. And that's bad for us as well, because now we're down to 8th in the league. We're just 3 points off 10th place now. Let's see if we can snatch some of this match. We're going to go very attacking and demand more. It never works, but I don't know why I do it anyway if it doesn't work, because I don't have any other tactics. I'm so tactically inept in this game. I only have one tactic. That's to demand more and set to very attacking. Don't really have anything else to do but throwing water balls at my players, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say I'm not happy with the performance. It has demotivated my players, but they just have to accept the truth. That was a poor performance and we have lost yet another match. So for that defeat means we end the video in 8th place, which is poor. Considering we were at 2nd at one point in the video, we have dropped all the way down. But as for our next video, I'm going to be playing in the FA Cup against Newton Stewart. And I'll play a few games here. I'll try to get about 6 games in every video. I know it's quite a few. As you can see, looking at these past positions now, I was 2nd once after I bet Stennismuir 4-1. But I'm pretty sure that was my last victory, and since then I've just been poor. I've not won a game in so long. I only won one game in that video. One game. But I feel like we have shown that we can play well at times. So we have scored quite a few goals this season, but I feel like if we can put on a nice run of form, we can definitely be challenging round about the top. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The links to that will be in the description below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.